New thesis on content. Social video, TikTok, YouTube, all of that versus TV, HBO, Disney, even microdramas on all of that, scripted, etc. My sense is that over here, we've got content that is essentially siloed, right? Breaking Bad is its own universe. Yes, Avengers is a sprawling universe, etc. Harry Potter, these are big universes that break into others, but most of the time they are isolated universes. They don't bleed into each other, right? Harry Potter is the Harry Potter universe. Avengers is the Avengers universe, Marvel, etc. And even smaller shows, right, like White Lotus, it's Severance, Succession, all of these shows are isolated occurrences, content that you have to get absorbed into that entire universe to get it. On the other side is social video, which in my opinion is a sprawling, porous multiverse in a sense, right? Where you have content that is bites and memes that are kind of moving across that universe that are being absorbed by different creators over time. And not only that, but creators themselves are moving across different channels. They're cross-pollinating with each other. They're featuring each other on each other's shows, etc. In this universe over here, we've got, definitely actors who are playing different characters, but they are different characters in those universes. Over here, we have people who are playing themselves, playing those characters across different channels, different bites of content, and all of that. And I think that as a result of that, the Memeverse, I would call it, is a lot more complex, a lot more additive than over here, which in my opinion is kind of a zero-sum universe, right? Where people, when you watch one TV show, it comes at the expense of watching another TV show. It is zero-sum. It is the battle for attention. Over here, in social video, I think it's actually additive. And I think we can't think about it linearly like we think about things over here in this kind of isolated universe, which makes sense, right? I read a book, I'm not reading another book. I'm watching one TV show, I'm not watching another TV show. But over here in the Memeverse, every time you create a piece of content and you absorb it as a user, as a viewer, that meme is being reabsorbed or essentially remixed or adding to your experience as a viewer of the entire Memeverse, right? And so as a result, slang and memes and short form video, it's very highly contextual, right? Where if I haven't consumed the latest memes, I don't understand what's going on in the rest of the memeverse. It's hard for me to keep up. It's very, very now, very attention span oriented, but at the same time, it is this complex universe that, hey, you need to understand something, like 5 memes deep, right? Like, some of these memes which are just crazy, like the Ohio, final boss and things like that. Like you have to understand like 5 memes before that to understand that. As a result, it is its own type of narrative that I think we can't really use this kind of what I would say is old way of thinking about content to apply to this new way of content. And I wouldn't be surprised if AI is going to explode across into this in a completely new way that it's going to be hard for us to really even conceptualize.